Honor to my higher self, and honor to yours. Honor to my ancestors, and honor to yours. Gratitude, that's all. I'm gonna constantly remind us about how necessary it is to be grateful. How necessary it is to be appreciative. And how necessary it is to be thankful. No matter how small or how large. Gratitude, that's all. Gratitude. Get in that space of gratitude and watch what happens. My name is Saiwoo. And I welcome the Cosmic Consciousness Family and Soul Tribe and passerbys with stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness, 3 times. This is a space where I invite you. But if you come into this space, this is a space where you invited yourself to come into, where you will hear things that will challenge you to look at yourself, challenge you to reflect on yourself, challenge you to analyze yourself. Because that's what we do over here. But more so, this is a place where we invite ourselves to challenge our beliefs, challenge the things that we have learned to believe and been taught to believe, challenge learned behaviors, challenge mental programs and psychological traps, challenge things of our upbringings that are no longer necessary in our right here, right now. Salute to those of us who have activated and awakened. Salute to those of us who have activated and awakened enough that we are able to help clear planetary karma through our own energetic fields. It's an honor to be here. My name is Saiwoo. You can't be grateful if you are not aware. Speaking of gratitude and gratefulness, you can't be grateful if you're not aware. And being unaware of something is a state of being unconscious. You can't be accountable if you're not aware. Unaware or not aware, meaning unconscious. You can't be no better than you always been if you don't know no better than you always knew. And if you know better, what you doing with what you know in order to do better? These are questions that I ask myself when I find myself talking to myself. I invite you to challenge your thoughts and beliefs that you have believed to be true and ask yourself the question, is it true because it's true? Or is it true because I've been programmed to accept it as a truth? And now is my time for me to see from another angle. or from a different lens. Attitude, habits, actions. What does that mean? Because even if we control nothing at all, we do got control of one thing, and that's what we do next. And a lot of times, that's a powerful space to be. When we're in that space where we control what we do next, that's a powerful space to be. Because you ever found yourself doing something that you don't know why you do it, and you know you don't need it, and you know you don't need to be doing it, but can't stop doing it, regardless of whatever it may be. After learning how to learn ourselves, we have to learn how to allow people to show us who they are, so we know where they fit, not where we fit. I don't know who needs to hear that. That's a hard lesson to learn, but it's also a lesson that taught me so much about myself through the eyes of other people, and also taught me so much that wasn't about myself through the eyes of other people, because we project on the others until we're no longer projecting on the others. You got to catch it to catch it. We project on the others until there's nothing else left to project onto others. Because love don't make nobody, if love being projected, love don't make nobody feel no kind of way that's uncomfortable. And if love being projected on you and it make you feel a way that's uncomfortable, then actually, then for those of us who find ourselves in that space, we gotta ask ourselves, what's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? And I get it, because I've been there. I really have. That's why I take my spirituality as such a serious thing. More serious than the things, I take the unseen more serious than the things seen. Because the unseen define things, the things that seem for me. It give it meaning, or show me the meaning, or show me where things have no meaning at all. It's a process. But when you really want to change your life, life will never be the same in the moment that you soulfully make that decision. And when that jewel was first dropped in my life, I didn't understand it, but through the process of continuing to live and continuing to stay on my spiritual path, regardless of the doubt, regardless of the haters, regardless of those who didn't understand it, coming from all the places that it come from, because it come from every association that we think. When you're on a spiritual path, your greatest attack gonna come from all the associations that you have in your life. I said spiritual path, not religious path. And these are the things that we're gonna have to walk through to keep our own mental sanity and peace. And for each and every one of us, that experience is different, and the things that we may experience will be different, regardless of how much people, or regardless of how much we love people, places, and things. When you take your spiritual path seriously, you're gonna understand, as much as you love people, places, and things, you're gonna have to be willing to leave people with places and things behind in order to take and step into the next thing that's for you. Attitudes, habits, and actions. Your aha moment may be different from my aha moment, but in having spiritual dialogue, we're able to understand and relate with each other. For many of us, we was taught love on the basis of emotion, feeling. More so, we was taught love from the basis of weakness. And once again, I represent those who contradict, or I represent those who contradict the things that wasn't understood so they could be understood now. I'll just say it like that. But for many of us, we was taught love all outside the vibration and the frequency that it actually is. And that's understandable with all we've been through and all we have endured as a species of human in different forms of our being. It's understandable. How we receive it, how we give it, what it is, who to give it to, how to give it, once again, who to give it to, what it is. My point is, we can't, nor do we have the capacity to love anyone or anything beyond our ability and capacity to love oneself. And no matter how long it takes to get there, get it done. And no matter what it takes to get there, you can do it. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Love y'all, family. Saiwoo. Thanks for the like, share, subscribes, comments, everything, so forth and so on. Peace.